योगः कर्मसु कौशलम्.
Hello dear learners, I am Shivam Zutri, an assistant professor of mathematics in CDOA department, Gujarat University. Dear students, in this session, we will learn one important topic of partial differential equation, which is Char-Pit method, or you may say the Char-Pit method. But for simplicity, throughout the session, I will introduce this particular topic as a Char-Pit method. So let's start. So Char-Pit method, or you may say Char-Pit method. Okay. So in this session, we will learn the Char-Pit methods, the respective derivation of the Char-Pit method, and solve the examples. So start. So let's suppose that here z is a function of x, y, means z is a dependent on x and y. Okay. So generally this is a basic basic introduction regarding the z, x, y, p and q. Here p is nothing but del z by del x and q is nothing but del z by del y. Means partial derivative of z with respect to x and partial derivative of z with respect to y. So here generally Char-Pit method, whenever we learn the Char-Pit method, that time the Char-Pit method is basically used in the non-linear partial differential equation. So first thing we have to understand that linear and non-linear partial differential equation. We all know about the linear and non-linear, but for the Char-Pit method, I made a PPT for not a PPT, but I made a slide for first order PD and non-linear PD. So this is a first order PD and this is a non-linear PD. So equation involving the unknown function zxy and only its first partial derivative p is nothing but del z by del x and q is nothing but del z by del y. So linear. So linear PD is like this, and for non-linear PD, the respective derivative means del z by del x and del z by del y has some power, or you may say that degree. Okay, we know about the order and degree. Okay, this is the first order. Means first order and degree is also one. But here order is first, means here we order or we recognize as p is nothing but del z by del x and q is nothing but del z by del y. But here degree is 2. So therefore it is a non-linear PD. What is basic understanding? Y equal to mx plus c. This is the linear equation. And whenever we consider y equal to mx plus bx plus c, okay, this is the non-linear. Similarly, here non-linear is power, means, or you may say in the partial differential equation, degree is more than 1. Okay, so overall in Char-Pit method, independent and dependent x, y, z, partial derivative, and function f means box operator. Okay, so in this session we will understand about this. Okay, so from this slide we defining the Char-Pit method. So what is a Char-Pit method and what is the objective behind Char-Pit? So first thing, Char-Pit method is a general technique to find complete integral. We know about the complete integral and we know about the particular integral, or you may say that singular integral. Okay, we can know about we have the basic idea of complete, general and singular integral. of a non-linear PDE of the first order. It involves finding another equation compatible with the original PDE to resolve unknown variables. Okay, so from this slide, from this portion, we understand that Chapman method is very much helpful to solve first order non-linear PDE. Okay, so here core objective, it's a core objective. The goal is to determine P and Q as a function of x, y, z such that dz equal to pdx plus q dy, which is also known as Pfaffian differential equation. Okay, we also known as this is a form of Pfaffian differential equation. So here the goal is to determine the variables p and q as a function of x, y, z such that dz equal to pdx plus q dy is integral. So first thing, function is x, y, z, p equal to 0, means the given first order non-linear partial differential equation, and second thing is dz equal to pdx plus q dy as like this. Okay, this Pfaffian differential equation. The core concept of Chapman method, first thing, f x y z p q equal to 0. Okay, the equation 1. Okay, similarly g x y z p q equal to a, where a is a constant. So expression solve f equal to 0 and g equal to a simultaneously. Okay, how can we solve this? We make dz equal to pdx plus q dy is integral. Okay, so from this to this. So this is the steps. First thing, f equal to 0 and g equal to 0. Okay. In step 2, auxiliary equations via the Jacobian, means box operator of f comma g is 0. In this third step, we take fx, means we calculate fx, fy, fz, fp, fq for specific PDE. In the fourth thing, solve the auxiliary system simultaneously for P and Q. These are the steps, or you may say the roadmap of this. Okay. Fifth step, integration ng, means we convert this thing and we write all of this thing in the form of dz equal to pdx plus q dy. So here we will understand the detailed derivation. So first thing, consider the total differential of our fundamental function f, means f x y z p q equal to 0. Here df equal to f dx, f dy, f dz, f dp plus f q dq. Means we can also write this thing as f dx plus f dy plus f dz plus f dq plus f q dq equal to 0. Okay, in geometrical representation, we are essentially looking for a direction dx, dy, dz, dp, dq in the rate of change of our surface definition is 0. Make sure surface definition is 0. Okay. So in the next step, means step 2, dz equal to pdx q dy. Okay. So we know that dz equal to pdx q dy. Okay. So put the value of dz equal to pdx plus q dy here. df equal to f dx plus fx dx plus fy dy plus fz pdx q dy plus fp dp plus fq dq equal to 0. So from this you can write this thing here. df equal to fx plus fx dx plus pfz dx plus fy dy plus qfz dy plus fpdp plus fqdq equal to 0. So from this okay, we can write this thing here. So we take dx, take common dx from this thing, dy from these two following steps, okay, and remaining is as it is. So now this is the auxiliary, means Charpit auxiliary set, means dx by fp dy by fq dz by pfp plus qfq minus dt upon fx plus pfz equal to minus dq fy plus qx. Okay, this is the one AI generated infographic regarding it to better understand. Okay, so setup and compatibility. Okay, so here we before the some slides we understand that function is like this: f of x, y, z, p, q equal to 0. So here function f, x, y, z, p, q equal to 0. Similarly, function g, x, y, z, p, q equal to a means constant. So we recognize, or you may say that we move a from RHS to LHS. So our equation should be like this, and this is our respective PD. Okay. So now we understand the diagram of it. We understand the diagram of respective thing. Okay. So this is the sad characteristics curve. This line is nothing but your sad characteristics curve. And this is the respective PDE. And this is the proposed family. The proposed family of respective corresponding to respective PDE. So till this thing we understand the setup and compatibility of the respective PDE. Okay. So in the following manner we will understand the detailed proof of Charpit method. So let's start with the detailed proof of Charpit method. So formal proof of the Charpit method. So now understand the detailed proof. Okay. So let function of a parameter t, defining the rates of change as follows based on Charpit ratio. We understand we already see the respective ratio of Charpit method in the 2 or 3 slides. So here dx by dt is nothing but fp. Here dy by dt is nothing but fq. In the similar manner, dp by dt is nothing but minus fx plus pfdz. Okay. So using the chain rule, we know that df is nothing but f dx plus df equal to fx dx plus fy dy plus FZDZ plus FPDP plus FQDQ equal to 0. We show this thing, okay? So now take derivative of respective equation by dt, or you may say with respect to t. So you get fx dx by dt plus fy dy by dt plus fz dz by dt plus fp dp by dt plus dq dq by dt equal to 0. So here, from this dx by dt, dy by dt, dz by dt, dp by dt and dq by dt. Okay? So put the value here. dx by dt is fp. Similarly, dy by dt fq. dp by dt minus fx pdx. Okay. Similarly, dq by dt minus fy minus fz. Okay. So from this, okay, or you may say that this thing also. Okay. So you get this thing here. Okay. So apart from this, what we left? We left dz by dt. From this we left dz by dt, which is nothing but pfp plus qfq. pfp plus qfq. Okay. How can we write dz by dt in this way? So let's understand. We know that dz is nothing but pdx plus qdy. dz is nothing but pdx plus qdy. So take derivative with respect to t from both this side. You get this equation. So now understand that dz by dt. So now understand that what is the dx by dt? Here dx by dt is nothing but fp. So pfp plus qfp. What is the value of dy by dt? Is nothing but qfq. Okay. So in this way you can write here. So dz by dt is nothing but pfp plus qfq. So now let's expand the all the respective terminology. So df by dt is nothing but fxfp plus fyfq plus pfp fz plus qfq fz minus fxfp minus pfpfz minus fqfy minus qfqfz. So from this plus minus fxfp cancel. Here plus plus pffz minus plus pfpfz and minus pfpfz cancel. Here plus qfqfz and minus qfqfz cancel. Okay. So from this you can write there df by dt. Okay, sorry. Similarly, fq minus fy are also cancelled. So similarly, you can say that df by dt equal to 0. Okay. So from phase 2. So now expanded Jacobian form is like this. Okay. We understand the expanded Jacobian form in the previous session also. Okay. So here from del f once again I write it right here. So what is del f g means del f comma g divided by del x comma p. It means Jacobian of del f by del x, del f by del g by del x, del g by del p. So this is we convert this thing into the Jacobian form. Okay. So now solve this respective determinants. You get this value. From this you get this value. From this you get this value. From this you get this value. So overall, whenever we regrouping this thing, you get this thing here, and which is nothing but equal to 0. Which is nothing but equal to 0. Okay. So in phase 2 we calculated this thing here. Okay. So now apply Lagrange method. So now we apply Lagrange method. So from this we write that dx by ft means dx by ft equal to dy by ft equal to dz by pft qft equal to minus dp divided by fx plus pfz equal to minus dq divided by fy. Okay, this is the respective Chapit method, means Chapit method. Okay, so here differential element is dx and denominator is ft. So from this dx by ft, okay, I already wrote here. Okay, so from student, this is the one error, this is the plus, here this is a minus, and this is the plus, or you may write this like this, minus dt by fx dz. Okay, so from this is nothing but your previous equation. This is nothing but your previous equation. Okay, so dx by ft means dx by ft, dy by ft means this is a differential element and this is the denominator. So from this differential element is dz, and what is the denominator? Denominator is pft qft. Here minus dp by fx pfz, minus dq by fy qfz. Okay, so here the nothing but a paired partial of g means g, dx means g dx, y means gy, z means gz, fp means p fgp, q means g. Okay, so overall this is nothing but your auxiliary Chapit equation. Auxiliary Chapit equation. Okay, so here where p is your nothing but del z by del x and q is nothing but your del z by del y. Here fy, fz, fx, fp, fq are respective partial derivatives of f. Okay, so we will understand following procedures, following things with the infograph. So let's understand by an infographic. So overall, this is nothing but your statements of method. This is nothing but your in-depth proof. Okay, this is nothing but your in-depth proof. Okay, now from this is a total differential. Okay, so this is now nothing but your auxiliary relations. Okay, you already found that fx dx means this is nothing but your fx dx plus fy dy plus fz dz plus fp dp plus fq dq, and we took the derivative with respect to t. Okay, and ultimately and at last you get df by dt equal to 0. Okay, so this is all the things which already proved in the previous slides. So now let's move to the solve the respective sum of Chapit method. So let's start. So here x square p square plus y square q square minus 4 equal to 0. This is the given equation. So now we have to find a complete integral. We have to find a complete integral. So make sure that your respective equation is in the form of non-linear form. Means here the degree of P and degree of Q is 2. Okay, degree of P and degree of Q is 2. So this is nothing but a non-linear equation. So now let's solve this equation by Chapman method. So make sure you have to write the auxiliary equation of Chapman method, which is dx by fp dy by fq dz by pfp plus qfq. So dt, or you may say that minus dt equal to fx plus pfz equal to minus dq fx qfz. So now from next step you have to put the value of fp, fq, fx, fz in the respective equation. So whenever you put the value of dx by fp, means whenever you put the value of fp, you get this thing. Whenever you put the value of fq, you get this thing. Whenever you put the value of fp and fq both, you get this thing. Whenever you put the value of fx and fz, you get this thing. Okay. Yes. Here fz is 0. Okay. So this term is cancelled. This term is cancelled. Okay. And whenever you put the value, similarly you put the value of fx and fz, here you get this thing. So from this, we take any two things. Okay. Or you may say we take any two ratio from this. Okay. We take any two ratio. Okay. So here I consider this ratio and this ratio, equalize this ratio and this ratio. You can consider this ratio and this ratio also. Okay. So let's. Okay. So here dx. So what is the dx? Dx by 2x by p equal to minus dt 2x p square. Okay. So 2 cancel out, x cancel out, 1p cancel out. So ultimately you get dx by x is nothing but minus dp by p. So you take integration both the side, you get ln x equal to minus ln p plus ln c. Okay. So here ln x equal to or you may say the ln x plus ln p equal to ln c. So overall ln xp equal to ln c, or you may say that xp equal to c. Here xp equal to c, or you may say that p equal to c by x. P equal to c by x. Or you may say that you can also take, or you may say that you can take also these two ratio. Okay. So ultimately you have to reach to the respective result. Okay. So now this is q. Q is nothing but a by y. Okay. So this is the, or you may say that p equal to c by x. So now solve example for isolating p. So here solve example for isolating q. Okay. So isolating p. Okay. So here we extract the value of q is nothing but a by y. Whenever we consider the value of P here, we have to isolating q, but in the respective sum we took the and we reached to the value of q is a by y. So now we have to isolating p. So overall, my dear learners, make sure that in the respective sum we have to isolating P and Q respectively. Either you can go through isolating Q and then go to isolating P, or you may say you have to isolate P and then you have to isolate Q. These both are similar. Okay. So now to isolating P, we put the value Q equal to A by Y. Q equal to A by Y here in the respective equation. What is our respective equation? X square P square plus Y square Q square equal to 4. Okay. So put the value Q. Q is nothing but A square A by Y square. So X square P square plus Y square Q. Q is nothing but A by Y. So X square P square plus Y square A square by Y square equal to 4. So y square cancel out. So y square cancel out. So ultimately x square P square equal to 4 minus A square. 4 minus A square. So what is the value of P? P here 4 minus A square by x. 4 minus A square by x. So now we put the value of P and Q here. What is the dz plus pdx plus qdy? This is nothing but your fraction form. So put the value dz. What is the value of pdx? Under root minus 4 under root 4 minus A square by x plus q. Q is nothing but your A by y, here dx, here dy. So dz equal to 4 minus under root 4 minus A square is constant, 1 upon x dx plus A is constant, 1 upon y dy. So z equal to 4 minus A square is to 1 by 4, you may say that under root 4 minus A square. What is the value? This value is ln x. This value is ln y. This value is ln y. Okay? Plus some constant c. So what is the final answer? Complete integral means complete integral is z equal to under root 4 minus A square ln x plus a ln y plus b, or you may say that c. Okay, or you may say that c. Okay, this represents the complete integral of p. This represents the complete integral of respective PD. So make sure, my dear students, first thing, what is the step? First, you have to isolating P or Q. Then second step, isolating Q or P. Make sure isolating either P or Q. In the following step, either Q or P. And put the value of P and Q here. This is nothing but a fraction form. dz equal to pdx plus qdy. And in the fourth thing, we have to take integration, or you may say that integrate dz equal to pdx plus qdy both this side. Okay. So similarly, in this way we can say that this is your complete integral of x square p square plus y square q square equal to 4. This is the complete integral. How can we solve? So first thing, overall in this slide conclude that form of linear PDE, quasi-linear PDE and non-linear PDE, and their solving respective method. So how can we solve linear PDE? So first thing, we have to understand the structure of linear PDE, which is nothing but PP plus QQ equal to R, which is nothing but PP plus QQ equal to R, and which is solved by Lagrange method. So next, move to the quasi-linear PDE. So how can we solve quasi-linear PDE? So make sure that what is the form of quasi-linear PDE, which is nothing but Pxyzp plus Qxyzq equal to Rxyz. This is the structure of quasi-linear PDE. So how can we solve? We can solve this quasi-linear PDE by method of characteristics. Now, at last but not least, what is the structure of non-linear PDE? structure of non-linear PDE is nothing but fxyz pq equal to 0, which is solved by Chart-Pit method. And in this session we covered everything regarding Chart-Pit method. So overall summary and conclusion, this is a summary slide. Okay, the challenge, solution, mechanism and scopes regarding respective thing. Okay, so this is the one infograph regarding solved example of Chart-Pit method. Okay, solved example of Chart-Pit method here. So first thing, how can we solve the Chart-Pit method? First we have to isolating P, then we have to isolating Q, then we convert this whole respective equation in the form of dz equal to pdx plus qdy, means fraction differential form, and then we have to integrate, this thing. Okay, so my dear students, this is all from my side. If you have any query, any doubt regarding this particular session, please feel free to ask your doubts in this comment section. I will definitely reach out to all of you to solve your all doubts as soon as possible. Thank you very much.